Hello everyone, welcome back to Simple English Talks. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hey there. Great to see you all again. We've got a really exciting topic for you today.
That's right. You know, sometimes when we're learning a new language, we get stuck and just say the same thing over and over. Today, we're going to fix that.
Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button on Simple English Talks so you don't miss any of our episodes.
Today, we're talking about something that happens in conversations all the time. Instead of always saying, I don't know, we're going to learn 5 natural ways that native English speakers express uncertainty. This will make your English sound much more natural and confident.
Yeah, exactly. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to handle those moments when you need more time to think or when you're not sure about something, without sounding unsure or repetitive.
That's going to help you so much in real conversations, whether you're chatting with friends, at work, or even in an English exam. You'll feel more relaxed and sound like a real speaker.
What about you? Do you find yourself saying, I don't know a lot when someone asks you a question? Drop a comment below and tell us. We'd love to hear from you.
And if you're new here, please like this video and subscribe to Simple English Talks. It really helps us keep making these lessons for you.
All right, let's jump right in and start exploring these useful alternatives.
So let's begin with the basic idea. Many learners rely on I don't know because it's simple, but native speakers use a variety of phrases to keep the conversation flowing naturally. The basic structure is often something like a softener plus your honest response.
Here are a few examples. First, you can say, I'm not sure. That's really common. For instance, if someone asks about the weather tomorrow, you might say, I'm not sure, but I think it might rain.
Yeah, I use that one all the time. Like when my friend asked me about a good restaurant last week, I said, I'm not sure about that new place, but the one downtown is always reliable. It shows you're thinking about it instead of shutting down the question.
Another one is, I have no idea. This works when you really don't know at.
Right. In my life, if someone asks me about complicated technology, I'll say, I have no idea how that app works. It feels honest but friendly.
Listeners, try saying these out loud right now. Repeat after me. I'm not sure. And I have no idea. How does that feel?
You can also use, let me think about that when you need a moment. It's a great way to buy time politely.
And one more basic one for now is, that's a good question. This acknowledges the person and gives you space.
The negative form is easy too. You can say, I'm not really sure about that, or I don't have a clue. Just keep your tone light.
Can you think of a time when you needed to say you didn't know something? Practice in the comments by writing one sentence using, I'm not sure.
These basics help because they show you're engaged in the conversation instead of just stopping it.
To sum up this section, remember the simple starters like, I'm not sure, and I have no idea to replace plain, I don't know, and keep things natural.
Now, let's build on that and look at related ways to express uncertainty in different situations. These phrases add more feeling and context, which makes your English even better.
One useful related phrase is, off the top of my head. This means you're giving a quick thought without checking facts. For example, off the top of my head, I think the meeting is at 3.
I love that one. Last month when my colleague asked about project deadlines, I replied, off the top of my head, we have 2 weeks left. It sounds professional but casual at the same time.
Compare that to formal usage. In a business email, you might write, I'm uncertain, but in spoken English, we say, off the top of my head, to keep it friendly.
Here's a quick practice. Imagine your friend asks what time the movie starts. You could say, off the top of my head, it's around 7, but let me check.
First, use it when you want to show you're trying to help. Second, pair it with a follow-up like, but I can find out. Third, remember it works best in casual chats with friends or coworkers.
Why don't you write your own example in the comments using "off the top of my head"? We'd love to read them.
Another related one is beats me. It's informal and a bit fun. Like, beats me why the traffic is so bad today.
In real life situations, if someone asks me about politics, I might say, "Beats me, I haven't followed the news lately." It keeps the conversation light.
This is great for informal settings. Informal ones, you might say I'm not familiar with the details instead.
Try this mini practice with me.
What do you think is the best restaurant in town? Beats me. I've been eating at home a lot lately.
See how natural that feels? Listeners, practice saying these phrases out loud.
To review the key points here, off the top of my head and beats me help you sound more connected and natural in everyday talks.
For our third section, let's look at additional ways native speakers handle not knowing something, especially in longer conversations or when they want to stay positive.
A really useful one is, I'm drawing a blank. This means your mind is empty right now, but it's said in a humorous way.
For example, in everyday scenarios, like a quiz with friends, I might say, "I'm drawing a blank on that movie title." It shows honesty without pressure.
Here's a detailed example. If your boss asks about a report you haven't reviewed, you could say, I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'll get back to you in 10 minutes.
Tips for politeness. Always add a helpful follow-up. Say it with a warm tone so it doesn't sound negative, and use "I'm" to make it personal.
Another phrase is, I couldn't tell you. It's gentle and works in many situations. For instance, I couldn't tell you the exact rules, but I know it's important.
In our interactive mini practice, let's act it out. James, do you remember the name of that famous actor?
I couldn't tell you offhand, but I can look it up quickly.
Perfect! Now you try at home. Speak these out loud. "I'm drawing a blank and I couldn't tell you."
Encourage yourself to use these in real conversations this week. It will build your confidence fast.
The structure is simple. Soft introduction plus your response. This keeps English flowing naturally.
Overall, these additional uses like I'm drawing a blank and I couldn't tell you add variety and keep your conversations engaging.
Okay, we've all been there. I used to say "I don't know" all the time, and it made me feel stuck in conversations. Smith and I both made this mistake when we were learning.
Let's look at some common errors. First mistake, saying just I don't know with a flat tone. It can sound rude or uninterested.
Incorrect. What time does the store close? I don't know. Correct. I'm not sure. Maybe around 6.
See the difference? The correct version keeps the chat going.
Why is the wrong one bad? Because it stops the conversation and doesn't show any effort. Native speakers prefer phrases that invite more talk.
Better alternative. Use let me think about that or that's a good question first.
Another common mistake is using these phrases too strongly, like "I have absolutely no idea" when it's not that serious. It can sound dramatic.
Here's a humorous example of the mistake. Imagine asking about lunch plans and hearing, I don't know, whatever. It feels cold, right? Instead say, beats me, but I'm open to anything.
For the third mistake, forgetting to follow up. Just saying the phrase and stopping feels incomplete.
Practice prompt for this one. Next time someone asks you something, reply with, off the top of my head, plus a suggestion. Write your try in the comments.
And the last common one is translating directly from your language, which can make it sound unnatural. Don't worry though, everyone makes mistakes when learning.
Mistakes are totally normal and the best way to improve. Keep practicing these alternatives and you'll get comfortable fast.
Let's do an interactive practice now. We'll play Choose the Correct Sentence to help you decide what sounds more natural.
Situation 1. Friend asks, do you know when the next holiday is? Option A, I don't know. Option B, I'm not sure, but I think it's next month.
Definitely B. It shows you're involved. Say option B out loud.
Situation 2. What's the capital of that country? Option A, beats me. Option B, I don't know. N, 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 N.
A is better because it's fun and natural. Try saying it with energy.
For variations, you can make it more formal. I'm not certain about that. Or more casual. No clue.
Situation 3. How do you fix this? Option A, I'm drawing a blank right now. Option B, I don't know.
Choose A and add, but let's figure it out together.
Challenge yourself. Create your own sentence using one of these phrases and share it in the comments below.
Another situation. What should we watch? Option A, I couldn't tell you. Option B, I don't know. Awesome, 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 awesome.
A wins again. Remember, practice speaking these out loud every day.
The most important thing is real conversation practice over trying to be perfect every time.
Wow, we've covered so much today. You now know several natural ways to replace I don't know and sound more like a native speaker.
We looked at basic options like I'm not sure, related uses like off the top of my head, and additional ones like I'm drawing a blank.
You're doing great by listening and practicing. Keep trying these in your daily life and watch your confidence grow.
What was your favorite phrase from today? Tell us in the comments and share an example sentence.
Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Simple English Talks for more helpful lessons. Your support means everything.
Thanks so much for spending this time with us. Keep speaking English with confidence, and remember that every conversation is a chance to improve. See you next time.